I want to make this video to give caution to the guys out there that are not very versed with changing out triggers on a HK. So that's me. I changed this trigger out and ran into some issues. I saw a video on YouTube and I did everything that he said in detail. And I wish he had warned me of this thing that I'm going to tell you. Okay, and it deals with the locking block pin, how hard it is to get out, that piece right there. And then also a spring that would pop out if you do it his way, which is what happened to me. And I'll show you what that is. Okay. So there's a spring, slide stop spring right here. It sits right in there, inside of this locking block right here. It keeps pressure to this lever, right? The slide stop lever, which I don't have because the spring's gone. The reason why it's gone is because the dude was like, all you got to do is take a screwdriver. I'm using this punch here. Go in there and just pry it out. And he said, oh, I've taken it apart a couple times, but if you can't get it out, don't be mad at me. I know many guys have and gals have tried this, located it with a screwdriver and pushed on it. Well, notice what happens here, right here where the spring actually sits. I'm gonna push on it, right? See the polymer come out right there, right? It's bouncing out. And in my case, it came out so much that the spring popped out. I can't find that spring. It's super small. Now I go online, I try to look for a slide stop spring and everyone's out, right? I'll show you how it functions now. I mean, it's fine and I can wait. I can still go to the range, no problem. But it's super annoying, okay? So two things. One, don't just do that if this is a brand new gun and that pin is gonna be a pain in the butt. Because guess what? It's gonna do just like mine. I'm prying hard as I can and that is coming out. It's coming out. It's coming out. Right there. It's popping out. Here's a trick to get that out, okay? You get something like this. Some kind of grip that won't affect the coating of the gun or the polymer or, not the coating, but like, abrasions, right? Something that won't hurt it, mark it up. Hold it tight, okay? And then that way, the polymer won't have a chance to pop out when you pry on it. Now, let me try to get a better light. Now when I have it clamped, it's a lot easier to get out. And notice how I pry on it now, it's not gonna bow out the polymer. Okay, just popped it right out and it landed behind me. This thing is SOB. It's a pain in the ass. So anyway, once that comes out, you can remove the locking block. But again, that pin that spring won't be in there because you've been prying it so much and no one's warned you about it. So again, be careful of that. Now I want to talk to you guys real quick about this trigger. Lazy Wolf trigger. Everyone loves it. It's amazing. VP9 already has an amazing air quotes trigger. I own Mechanics and I own a bunch of a Sig Hour P210. I have a couple of CZs, tactical sport and shadow 2s, and this trigger is nothing compared to those. I get it. It's a different gun. They're not all polymers, so on and so forth. But let me just talk about this trigger real quick. So now you know the cautions of that, okay? And so I do not have a spring in there, so it doesn't stay sprung, okay? It doesn't slide up automatically by itself. When I put a magazine in, that puts pressure in there, and it will slide. So I can go to range all day, no problem. Okay, but let's talk about this trigger. Everyone loves this trigger. First off, this is not smooth. I've oiled the heck out of this and the sides of this, the trigger linkage, and look how unsmooth it is. Do you hear it? It's not a smooth, it goes in sections, right? And then there's the wall, and then there's a little more. Okay, really cool, right? It is perpendicular, orthogonal to the trigger. Great, wonderful. Now, when I come back, I can't hold it with one finger. Watch how much it pushes forward. Right there, right? I'm trying to hold it when it resets, but it's kicking me out. I can do it with two fingers and try to see where the reset is, and then it won't kick it out. The spring that comes back is so forceful. There it is, and then back. So still some movement, right? So I'm gonna go to the range. I'm gonna try it out. I haven't shot it with it yet. I don't think I'm gonna be impressed, to be honest, because there's nothing smooth about this. Maybe this, I don't even remember what the stock was like, the stock trigger. But, so maybe it's the same as stock trigger, I don't know. But it's not smooth at all. It's notchy. So I don't know what everyone is talking about. Lazy Wolf triggers. Makes no sense. There you go. Again, hope you this helps you out with that locking block pin and not losing the slide stop spring like I did to myself. Take care, guys.